Bronte Road is set for construction in 2010 because traffic assessments, which began several years ago, projected the need for 2 additional lanes to ease congestion. Road improvements such as these are no surprise in a growing town like Oakville. But expanding Bronte Road necessitated paving through one of the last remaining white oak trees, which wasn't a problem until Alan Elger, a Planning and Public Works councilman, discovered that the initial report on the tree's survival was false.
Totally different report. One report said we don't know whether it could win, the one that came out in the fall of 2002, and yet the report from the expert stated that the tree would live indefinitely.
We spoke to Joyce Burnell, who became the leading protagonist for the tree, about what the tree meant to her. Why do you want to save the oak tree?
Well, it's a heritage tree. It's over 250 years old. Believe it or not, it's 3 times my age, so it survived for 3 centuries.
Not only has the tree stood the test of time, but also humans, who have already tried to remove her twice at the expense of the town development. Not wanting to change the project in progress, the Halton region decided to hand the responsibility of saving the tree to the citizens.
We were given a mandate to see if we could raise $343,000. That's a lot of money, especially for people like myself that wouldn't even have that much.
Joyce continued to tell us how a group of amateur fundraisers who didn't know each other spent day and night managing fundraising events to gain support. However, December hailed the inauguration of a new council that could annul the campaigners' efforts. Facing an unseen future, the Tree Committee admitted the need for an extension of the deadline or financial aid from the new council, which meant using taxpayers' money, a task that not all would be in favor of.
The amendment that is before you is clearly against the intent of the recommendation from the Planning and Public Works Committee. Was the intent of the committee to minimize any government tax contribution to the saving of the tree. So I can't accept the proposed amendment.
Alan told us the remaining funds needed would be an insignificant percentage of the region's net annual budget, and that the region presented only petty problems.
Difficulties were that just the mindset were people that really don't care very much about trees, and trying to throw another smoke screen that, well, we don't want to spend taxpayers' money.
But Joyce made it clear that it wasn't about the money.
The past. We have to learn from the past.
Saving this tree would leave the connection for the next generation.
Stop and think. We live in a society where so often we tear down houses and replace them with new ones. We cut down trees, plant new ones, and we also put our senior citizens in homes and sometimes forget them.
At the final council meeting, we met Joyce and her supporters waiting to hear the decision for the tree's fate. It was impossible not to predict a positive outcome for the tree, which had by this time gained international support. And at 15-6, the council voted in favor of the tree's future life.
All those in favor of Mayor Burton's motion will please stand.
Councillor Adams, Best, yes. Bird, Bonnet, Burton, Craven, Algar.
This tree struggle is not over. The threat of development will always loom over trees such as this one. But we have one more story to inspire us to preserve the icons of our heritage that link us to the past, which brought us here to the present.
I am the tree that calls to thee from ages now long past. I am the one from time long sung, a beauty that does last. Build the road of living life, pave it deep with care. Plough down the minds of those who wish my death and bring despair. For we are all connected, life intertwines as one. Let me lift my branches boldly to feel the power of the sun. May all the children gather in the blanket of the shade and read the words of happiness about the day that I was saved. And it will be saved.